Okay, thanks to the team at Teng Tools, time for our last workshop tour of the year, and it's a good one. Welcome to International Motorsport.
Okay, so this is the home of International Motorsport in Greylin in Auckland, which is basically a one-stop shop for anything race car, muscle car, restoration, panel and paint, servicing, you name it.
International Motorsport was founded by Nick's father, Lyle Williamson, down south in 1960, and their intense attention to detail, combined with high-tech know-how, has seen the business continue to thrive during the golden eras of New Zealand's motorsport in the 60s and 70s, right through to its current resurgence today. Living up to their international name, the team have also prepared cars and talent to compete in Australia, Asia, South Africa and America.
Certainly a lot more glamorous from the outside. There's a lot of hard work that goes into that, whether it be watching young talent and drivers coming through from a very young age, watching them from karts all the way through. But we're certainly pretty proud of what we've done over the years.
It's not all foot-to-the-floor stuff, however, although clearly driving experience is key no matter what the application.
We've actually got a small go-kart division downstairs to then sprint racing with, say, the 991 that you see behind there. We've actually had in excess of, I think it's now up to around about 38 brand new GT3 Porsches come through the doors over the years. And then endurance racing is at a big high now, so we've got two new cars, well, new this year with the Audi R8s, which run in the 1 and the 3 hour series, both North and South Island. There's the GTR, which we built in-house here, which is a pretty cool piece of kit. We're pretty proud. It's one of the few GTRs that can run over an hour of racing anywhere in the world, to anything and everything in between, really.
International Motorsport's Performance Classic division have just finished off the 69 RS, although apart from a bit of styling inspiration, there's not a whole lot of the 1960s present. The Dynacorn reproduction body has copped some serious tweaking before receiving the modern version of a hot rod channel, lowering the shell over a heavily modified aftermarket chassis stuffed with a mix of custom-built and chassis-work suspension and steering, joined by Brembo braking components. Motivation comes in heavy helpings, courtesy of a supercharged 376 Cube LS9, serving over 500 horses at just 6 psi to the strange 9-inch via a 6-speed auto. There's no denying it, the Pro Touring-styled Camaro is a landmark car for New Zealand, and the Chev benefits from a great deal of race car know-how.
Oh, they're very interwoven. There's a lot of race car, not necessarily parts, but thought processes. You don't have to be under the constraints of using antiquated parts that they used to come out with, which were pretty high-tech in the 60s, but now you can get a lot better gear in your car. There's not too many bits in that car that haven't been bespoke built for it. It's I've seen a few Camaros in my life, but I've never seen one like that in New Zealand, so we're pretty proud of that, and you know, we're pretty humble with what we were allowed to do to it, that's for certain. You always want to be able to go to the nth degree on car builds. Sometimes you're allowed to, sometimes you're not. We've had 2 shakedowns with it, one being at Taupo Racetrack and one being at Hampton Downs. I think the car looks pretty good, but it goes even better. Like, it is outstanding to drive. Every person and every car is different to what its needs are, so I grew up with it, and I think sometimes in here, I guess we forget with what we're lucky enough to be involved with, and then it's nice because every once in a while when a new customer or someone comes along, you get a fair appreciation for what we generally think is just walking in the door.
That's us for another episode, and in fact this season of NAC Car Culture.